Henry, welcome to this episode of Counter the Flowchart. Now, Lydia's been very controversial recently, as Farzine's been taking her in the tournaments, and, he beat out Arsenal Nash in Clash of the Olympians. He went to grand finals of Pakistani Throwdown and really put Lydia's bullshit on the map as he started taking away like 60% of Sami's HP bar in chip damage. And, Lydia's been very controversial recently. And although a lot of people are putting Lidia in the top 10s of their tier list, and maybe she does belong there, I do think a lot of people are overrating the fact Lydia's offense, and they're not engaging and labbing her to learn the counterplay. And what I mean by that is while running one is fake. While running one is just flat out fake, depending on the character you play. If your character is a weak sidestep, you might need to engage in the, okay, 50-50, I need to block high or block low. But if your character has a halfway decent sidestep, you can just full on option select the stance by sidestep right into blocking low. Let me actually do it right. We showed that we were able to evade the Heaven and Earth 2 with a microstep right in the duck. We are able to evade the 1 with a microstep right into duck. And we are able... Let me get a little bit more like a pronounced sidestep in there. There we go. We're able to sidestep right into duck the unblockable, We can launch that. We can launch that. And you can tell we can also launch this. But I will admit, the timing for this is a little tight. However, you can get it consistent. You just need to do a little bit of labbing. If I can be completely honest with you guys, I play Steve. I could just right weave. I just right weave. Every fucking time I just right weave. So that's just something for the Steve players, right? The two most common options do lose out to Steve's right weave, okay? However, everyone else just sidestep right in the duck and bam, there you go, okay? You can just fucking launch her shit for that, okay? So, as you can see, that shit is fake. Let's move on to the next one, okay? Well, FF2. Now, a lot of people hold back because they are kind of scared to press into her. Because, what if she does FF2 into Horse 2? What if she does FF2 into Horse 1? And I agree with them. Just hold back. This is a scenario with Lidia where you do just hold back. However, once she goes into Heaven and Earth, you should be able to, on reaction, contest her. Okay? And the reason why I'm saying that is... I did it too early. I can just call it out with back one, depending on who you play. If your character is a quick counter hit launch, you can do that. If your character doesn't have a quick counter hit launch, just on reaction, go for it. I understand in the case of a match, it's hard to just say, hey, call it out, but this is something that at least I've been able to do. Maybe I'm not able to do it game 1, but game 2, when I've adjusted Lydia's timing again, it's pretty easy for me to call it out. If not, just wait for the sound effect of her entering Heaven and Earth and go for a grab. If not, then just back one her out of it. And yeah, so that's it. While running one, sidestep right into duck. If you're Steve, just right weave. If Lidia is doing FF2 and trying the Heavens and Earth mix you, just hold back so you can block her options out of Horse. And once she goes in the Heaven and Earth, don't be afraid to call her out with a quick counter hit launch if your character possesses one. Or maybe you're not even confident in your timing. Just fucking, he went for a parry instead of a grab. Okay, bam. I'm going to call you out with a grab. So there you go. Another piece of fake Lidia pressure. And this is the final one. This is an online tactic that a lot of Lidias use. You will not see this in professional tournaments because it's a fake thing. This isn't a real thing, right? This is something that Lidias do because normally if you block a hop kick, Lidia's launch punishable. However, even if you try to jab her after this, you get put in a mix. So just be patient And once again, just counter hit her out of it. Or if you don't feel like it and you see her do this while she's in heat, it's a free grab. Not only is it a free grab, it's a free low. So if it just depends, right? Steve, I realize that you can go in the instant flicker off of this and get a, instead of going for back one, you can go for flicker two. But just contest her. Don't hold back versus Lidia, okay? Even though I said with FF2, don't just hold back versus Lidia, is what I'm trying to say. Contest her. You can't let Lidia run you over, and I really think we are going to see that happen in Tekken World Tour. If I can make a prediction for Tekken World Tour at the end of this month, I personally believe that Lidia is going to get fucking exposed for her pressure being fake. Yes, if you block the heat smash, there is nothing you can fucking do. You're in a 50-50, that is bullshit. If you block fucking QCF 1+2, 1+2, you gotta hold that shit. It sucks, but if you block while running one, call that shit out. If she manually enters Heaven and Earth, fucking be the pros are gonna be fucking ready to just call her shit out. And you should be too. You should be too. That's it. I just want you guys to rewire your brain on Lidia. That's what I'm gonna call this episode of Counter the Flowchart. Rewire your brain when it comes to Lidia. Don't let her run you over. Fucking stand your ground and fucking contest her. If you can't contest her, don't just fucking block. Fucking move. Get out of the fucking way. This is a 3D fighting game. Fucking use the third axis. Okay, that's about it. You guys have a great rest of your day, and peace.